Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the show. Yes, I am back from vacation on Carnival Vista, and when I was gone, tensions are rising. Russian troops have 100,000 troops on the border of Ukraine, and this is the Pentagon spokesman talking about what's going on. We're going to put that on live right now.
On the ground in Ukraine conducting their advise and assist missions. And obviously, if that changes, we'll certainly let you know.
They haven't changed the number, right? The footprint remains the same.
It's exactly the same. Yes, ma'am. Let me go to some of the phone. I know there's lots of questions here. We'll get to them all. Jared Sula from Out Monitor.
Hi, Mr. Kirby. CENTCOM just put out a statement about the ballistic missile attack on the United Arab Emirates, saying that U.S. Patriot missile systems at Dhofar Air Base engaged. Is the department treating this as a potential attack on U.S. forces, or was this just done to assist Emirati partners? Can you give us more detail on that?
Well, look, I don't want to get into intelligence assessments. I mean, this was obviously this just happened early Monday morning. So clearly we have troops at Al Dhafra. So we are certainly going to be looking into.
So basically, what's going on are two things. There's a missile attack in the Middle East, but I didn't want to talk about that. We want to talk about what's going on in Ukraine. It looks like the Pentagon is sending 8.5 thousand troops to heightened alert, which means military forces on a high alert in the area of Ukraine. That's like major parts of NATO alliances. So basically what is going on is Russia is trying to go back to the Soviet Union era, the USSR era. And a lot of these Democrat knuckleheads don't know about the USSR. Let me give you some story about the USSR back in the day. The Russians attacked a lot of people after World War II and during the Cold War, including Poland, Afghanistan, West Germany, East Germany, and others. So what's going on right now is Russian troops are at the border of Ukraine. It looks like they're going to try to invade Ukraine, and Joe Biden is sucking on his thumb. And a lot of you say, oh, we're going to get involved. We got to get involved, because if Russia does that, they're going to go after NATO allies like Poland, and the other NATO allies in that region. So basically what is going on, we got aircraft carrier Theodore Roosevelt in the Mediterranean under a NATO flag, and basically there's going to be a NATO support system. So basically we're sending 8,500 troops in Ukraine, and see, Fox News is not even covering the whole thing, so we're going to get off of that. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. And where's Joe Biden? Nowhere to be found. Now, this apparent invasion of Russian forces been going on for several months now. But Joe Biden wants to talk about Jim Crow laws, too. And now they're talking about, here we go. State Department. Let's see, they're going to bring, let's see where we go. Get in there.
And you, in turn, have heard from not only us, but from our European allies and partners, individual allies, NATO, the OSCE, the G7, the European Union, the European Council. You have heard the same message. If any Russian forces move across the border, that's a renewed invasion. It will be met with a swift, severe, and united response on the part of the United States and on the part of our allies. So there is no ambiguity about that. There is no ambiguity. There is no daylight. We know that, and importantly, the Russian Federation knows that.
Right. So, okay, thank you. There's quite a bit of daylight, but I'm not going to entertain that for too long. I'm wondering, can you shed a little bit light on what you guys want to achieve with this particular meeting, and then I'm going to go on to the.
Okay, really? So the question is, what we're gonna do? The United States is not gonna do anything because we have an idiot in chief, Joseph Brandon Biden. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with more breaking news in a couple hours.